Hi, my name is Daued and thank you for welcoming me into your homes today. I'm very happy to see you again and I hope you're happy to see me too. I hope you're having a good time already, and if you're not, then I promise you, you will have now, because today together we're going to study something very important, something very amazing, something very useful and something very interesting. I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun and learning both at the same time. Only if you promise to do a very simple thing. You need to pay attention. So please pay attention and listen carefully, because that is the key, that is the secret to make everything super easy. Today I would like to talk to you about this amazing work of literature which is called The Thief's Story. Okay, before we start any chapter, any literature work, the first and the most important thing that we need to do is to give sincere thanks to the writer, to the poet, because they write these stories for us, they write these poems for us, from which we learn a lot of good things, a lot of moral values, and sometimes we get entertained too. So a sincere thanks to the writer Ruskin, who has written this amazing work of literature for us, who has written this story for us. Alright, we'll begin now. Say it with me, and trust me, it's gonna feel so good. Are you ready? It's a new, beautiful, peaceful, and positive day today. So I'm going to forget about all my worries and I'm going to enjoy this day. I hope you're feeling better now. The Thief's Story. Please listen very carefully. It is about a thief whose name was Hari Singh. One day he saw a man watching wrestling. He also began to watch with him. Now, this is what he used to do normally with people. He had been a thief for a very long time now, although he was only 15 years old, which means he's a kid, he's just a teenager. So he had been doing it for a very long time now. He saw this man watching wrestling. He had started to watch with him, and now he gave him a compliment. You look very good, you have a very good physique. Why was he doing it? Because he wanted to develop friendship with that man. That man, he had a name, Anil. Okay, so Hari Singh wanted to steal money or something like that from Anil. So for doing that, he was trying to become friends with Anil. Anil also returned the compliment by saying, "Hey Hari Singh, you also have a very good physique." Hari Singh was taken aback because he didn't expect that. He didn't have a very good physique, but Anil was kind enough to give him the compliment. So Anil and Hari Singh, they started to talk. They were talking about wrestling, especially Anil was talking about it and Hari Singh was only listening, because Hari Singh did not know much. He did not know as much as Anil did. Now, Anil and Hari Singh, they are talking. Hari had started his next move. Hari had asked him for a job. Hari said, "Would you please give me a job?" Anil asked if he could do anything. What can you do? आप तुम क्या करना जानते हो? तुम क्या कर सकते हो? उसने कहा, जी मैं तो खाना बना सकता. Can you cook? Can you cook? Hari Singh says, yes, I can cook. He lied. He did not know how to cook, but he still said he could cook. So Anil took him home. Okay, you can live with me. You can sleep in the balcony, and all you need to do, I've given you a good job. All you need to do is a very simple thing. You need to cook for me, and I will pay you for that, and you can live with me. But he was not at all a good cook, or it would be perfect to say that he was really a bad cook. He cooked very bad. So whatever he cooked, Anil had to throw it away, or Anil had to feed it to stray dogs. It clearly meant that Hari lied. He was not at all a cook. He did not know how to do cooking. And you and I, we all know that his intentions were only to steal. His intentions were of robbery. So he was living in the house with Anil, and Anil said, and he used to do this thing. This was his habit. Hari Singh would always give a smile. He would always give a big smile to Anil, just to try to win his heart or something like that. So Anil would not mind. Anil also was a very kind person. He didn't mind. He patted on Hari and said to Hari, I will teach you how to write. I will teach you how to write, how to read, how to add numbers. So Anil has offered this. Anil said to Hari that I would teach you all these things, and it would be really great for Hari to know, because Hari was not an educated boy, and all his life he had done this thing only. He had been a thief. He had done robberies all his life. So, and Hari was not his original name. Hari was a name that he just told Anil, because he used to change his name every month, because he wanted to stay away from police and from his former employers, where he had worked in the past and stolen money from them. So he wanted to stay away from the police and the former employers. He used to change names every time, and every time he would meet a new person, he would tell a different name. So they were living together now, and Anil used to send him to buy stuff, day-to-day life stuff from the market. And this story is set in the past. Okay, so no mobile phones, and 100 rupees, 800 rupees, 500 rupees, and 100 rupees, and 300 rupees, 600 rupees. These were big deals. Okay, this amount of 100 rupees, I mean, it was पुराने ज़माने में ये बहुत बड़ी बात थी. उस वक्त ये बहुत बड़ी बात थी, 100 रुपये, 500 रुपये. So he used to save 1 rupee for every time he would go out to buy something. He would save 1 rupee for his own, And Anil knew about it, and Anil never minded it. Anil said, okay, it was fine. You could save as long as you are coming by, as long as you were bringing the stuff that I had asked you to bring. So Anil never minded. Anil seemed to be a person with a big heart and kind heart. But Hari wanted to do what he always had done in his life. He wanted to, he was just waiting for the moment. Hari wanted to take the advantage of Anil's goodness, which was not at all good. We should never should we ever do that. We should never take advantage of anybody's goodness. Anil was a writer. He used to write. He used to write for magazines. So some weeks he had plenty of money, and some weeks he had none. Some weeks he used to borrow money, and some weeks he had plenty of money, so much money that he would be able to lend others. Okay, so some weeks he was borrowing, some weeks he was even lending money. So it was not we can say that stability, financial stability, but money was the cash inflow and outflow. It was not stable, because he was a writer, and back in those days it was a little bit difficult for the writers, or you can understand. So one day Anil returned home with 600 rupees, with a bundle of notes, and he slept with those notes. Anil had promised Hari Singh that he would teach him how to read and write, and he was really going to do good for Hari, but Hari's intentions were only to rob. So that night Anil came home with a bundle of money, with a bundle of currency notes. Hari saw it, and when Anil went to sleep, Hari was just waiting. He was eagerly waiting that when would Anil go to sleep and I would steal that money from him. And as he went to sleep, he had kept the money under the mattress. Anil had kept the money under the mattress where he was sleeping. So Hari, in the middle of the night, quietly went, and he was trying to take out the money, and as silently as possible, like an expert thief he was, he took that money, kept it with him, and went out of the house. He ran away. Anil had trusted him so much. That he had given him the house key and everything. So he knew how to get out, how to get in. So in the middle of the night, he got out of the house. He had stolen the money from Anil, and he was now running on the road. He was now running on the streets. And he had reached the railway station. He was going to catch some train. He was in Lucknow. He happened to be in the Lucknow city. So he was going to catch some Lucknow Express kind of train. So the train was there, and he had never bought tickets in his life, in his entire life before. The train was moving at a very slow pace, at a very slow speed, and it was enough for him to get on the train. He would be able to catch the train just like he always did in the past. But something happened on the inside that he could not get on the train this time. Just got lost in thoughts, and he just couldn't get on the train. And he was standing all alone on the train platform, on the railway station platform. He was standing all alone there in the deserted platform. Nobody was there except Hari Singh, the thief. He started to think about the goodness, about the kindness shown to him by Anil. And he also realized that the next day Anil was going to teach him how to write full sentences. And he started to think so many things. He thought that when in my career of robbery and in my career as a thief, this is the worst career ever. But I'm just sharing his thinking with you, that this is the way he was thinking. This is no career. If he's saying that this is a career, this is the best, not the best. This is the worst career, okay? This is the worst thinking. In his opinion, it might be the best thing. But if we talk about the truth is, it's the worst thing that he is doing. There is a difference between opinion and fact. Opinions are arguable, but facts are, you cannot argue about facts. And the fact is, the thief, robbery and being a thief is bad, always bad, forever bad. So he was thinking about the time that he had spent with Anil and how good Anil had been with him. And he thought, when you steal money from a person who is rich, he gets a little angry. And when you steal money from someone who is poor, he accepts this. He has this acceptance. He does not mind it. Okay, so this is what he is thinking. He was standing all alone on the railway station, and he was thinking all these things, and he started to think that how would Anil feel when he would get to know about it. Anil would be devastated. He would be really sad and heartbroken. The loss of money wouldn't matter to him. I had seen him, that he had a big heart, but the loss of trust would hurt him so much. He started to think about Anil, and then something happened to him. He went back home. He didn't run away with the money, but it had started to rain, so the money got wet. All those currency notes were damp now, and he kept the money right there from where he took the money out. Next morning, Anil got up, and Hari thought that Anil now knew, because Anil had a 50 rupee note in the middle of his fingers, and he offered that currency note to Hari Singh, and he said to him that from now on I would be paying you on regular basis. From now on I would be able to pay you on regular basis as your salary. And this is past 600 rupees. It's a big deal back in those days. 50 rupees, it is also a very big deal back in those days. So he said that he would be able to pay Hari on regular basis as his salary now. And as Hari Singh held that currency note, he saw that it was still wet, it was still damp, which means that Anil knew that last night Hari had tried to steal money, but he was still forgiving enough, he was still kind, and he thought maybe Anil thought maybe that Hari Singh had realized his mistake and he wouldn't do it again. So Anil had this heart full of forgiveness and kindness and mercy and goodness. So he forgave Hari, and this time Hari was smiling. This time Hari had a smile on his face. He used to fake that smile earlier, but this time this smile was absolutely real. This time the smile was coming from the bottom of his heart. He was smiling, seeing, embracing, feeling the goodness, kindness of Anil. That day he made up his mind that he was never going to steal again. He had realized that if he would be educated, he would not only be able to earn money, but he would be respected in the society by people around him. But if he would continue to remain a thief, he would have to, it would be very difficult for him to do anything in life, and it would be next to impossible for him to be respected by the people around him. So the only way to live a successful, good, peaceful, a life where people around you respect you, is the life that you get after receiving education. So he had understood the importance of education. And you know, education is something which makes a man a human being. Otherwise, a man is just like a two-legged animal. But education is the thing which keeps him human, which keeps him generous, which makes him makes her, which makes these these two-legged animals, men and women, humans and human beings. Okay, so I hope you have understood. So this is it for today. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you very soon again. I really enjoyed spending this time with you. Peace be with you. God bless you.